So hi there, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making a bike mobile charger, and we'll be using two 7805 IC. The reason why we are using two 7805 IC is because to increase the capacity of the ampere of the charger to 2 amps so that there is fast charging. Apart from this, we'll be using a 100 microfarad, a 10 microfarad, and zero point 0.1 microfarad 60 volts, 63 volts capacitor along with the diode. So this is a 7805 IC. We have a input leg, ground, and the output. So we'll join these two inputs and outputs and ground together of these 7805. We have mounted it on a good heatsink, aluminium heatsink. Now we'll place it like this. Tie it with a rubber band for the time being. So now we'll be joining the input legs together and the output and the ground together. Like so. And we'll solder it. So we'll connect the input points of the two IC 7805 IC and the output and the ground. Now we'll attach the this cathode, the cathode end of the diode, 1N207 diode. We'll attach the cathode part of the diode to the input pin. Like so. Now we have this 10 microfarad 60 volts capacitor. So we'll attach the positive of the capacitor to the input and the negative of the capacitor to the output. So like so. So here, next we have attached this 10 microfarad capacitor, the positive to the output and the negative to the ground. So we have to be very careful of the polarity. Negative should be to the ground. are soldering the 0.1 microfarad capacitor. It has no polarity. So one leg is to the ground and the other leg is to the output pin. So finally, this is ready. You can see how the capacitors are attached. So we'll attach the positive wire to the output and the ground wire to the ground. This positive wire is coming from the positive and the ground are coming from the USB. So we've attached the positive wire, positive input wire from the battery to the diode, and the negative we'll attach to the middle terminal, this negative middle terminal of the 7805 IC. So finally it is ready. The entire assembly is ready. Now this we got from an old spoiled charger, and this is a tubular casing that we have got from sugar testing strips. We'll put this in this and then try to seal it. So finally let's test this assembly with the 12 volt variable power supply. So we are providing a 12 volt to this, the main supply, DC supply, and I've prepared a type C jack actually, which is connected to the multimeter. We'll put it on 20 volts and then we'll attach the cable like so. Switch the power supply on. Let's see how many volts we are getting. You see there's no volts in the multimeter because the switch is off. So we'll put the switch on. See, we are getting 4.94 volts. We're getting 4.94 volts. So you can see this bike charger is supplying consistent 4.94 volts. Now the entire assembly will attach to the bike and see how it works. So finally, this is the shape of the charger that we have made. We have the USB port and this cap is to protect it from moisture. Now we'll check again. अब इसको check करके देखते हैं. So we have attached the wires, the negative to the negative of the battery and the positive of this charger to the positive of the battery. And we have this type C port attached to this lead of the charger, and this in turn, this white lead will attach to the USB port, and let's see how much voltage do we get. So we have attached this lead coming out from the multimeter into the type C, into the USB port of the charger. So we'll switch it on first. This is an extra safety switch that we have placed. We'll switch this on first and then we'll switch on the main switch. You can see there's a green light. I don't know if it's visible in the camera, but there's a green light there, and see how much volts are coming out. It's 4.95 volts. Don't mind the negative symbol out here because the leads of this charger right here are attached in opposite polarity. So it's about 4.96 or 5 volts that are coming out. Now this charger will attach with the help of a Type-C USB cable onto the mobile and see if it's charging. See, it's charging. It's time to attach this charger to the handlebar. So we have a holder out here and we have a slot for it out here. So finally, we'll slide the slot, we'll slide it into this like that. So it'll further slide in. This is how we can attach it, and we can attach the mobile out here so that it can charge the mobile while we are holding it onto the clamp. So that's all folks for today. See you next time.